All right, so let's talk a little bit about routing and signal flow inside of Cubase. And I jumped ahead a little bit now in the course and just wrote a quick part here. So just a quick little orchestral thing that is about 15 seconds long. And we can take a listen to that. So that's just a quick little thing that I wrote, and I need to have something here to show you how the signals sort of work inside of Cubase. So just a quick note about what these are. Like here's the sequencer, right? So all the MIDI performance and even some audio stuff I can do there, like audio files. But right now everything is MIDI. And then here are my instrument tracks. So I have Kontakt 5 loaded up. For example, for the brass, I have Kontakt 5, which is my sampler, loaded up here. And this is the patch, brass. So I can start playing. And then I have the same for the deep drums, shaker, low strings, and high strings. In orchestral projects, when you're writing a lot, you'll have maybe like 40 or 50 tracks here. And you need to sort of organize yourself and feed your tracks through the proper channels. So right now everything is going through, if we press F3, if we play this again, right now everything is going through, so here are our tracks, the mix console tracks, and then they are going out through the stereo out. So everything is going through there. They're not really going through anything else. They're just straight to stereo out, and that's our master bus. And a way to keep things sort of more organized is to have group channels or group tracks. And I've already done 3 group tracks here. You can do them by pressing right-clicking here and then hitting Add Group Channel Track. Add, and let's say we want to have woodwinds or something. So there we have something to route our woodwinds into there. But right now we don't have any woodwinds, so removing that. So right now we could look at, for example, the percussion right now. So we want to have all the percussion on one track routed out there. So we want the signal to go from, for example, the shakers, and they should go out to percussion, and then the percussion should go to stereo out. So we have first we have this shaker thing, and then that goes to the percussion channel, group channel, so every percussion is in there, and then the percussion goes to stereo out. So if we press the shaker here, and we go to the channel settings, we can see that there's stereo out right here, and this is the output. And if we change that to percussion instead, now this shaker, whenever I play, will play through there instead. You see? And then this one goes to stereo out instead. We can see that here, output routing. So we can do the same thing with deep drums. Take that to percussion. So that also goes to percussion. And then the mid brass, we want to have to brass. Low strings should be strings. High strings should also be strings. So now if I play, all of these will go through these group tracks, and then the group tracks are themselves routed out to our master bus or the stereo out channel, so this one. And we won't really hear a difference, but we sort of have more organization now, and we can do more with these group channels. So if we play it right now, and then we mute percussion. So you see, we have a lot more control over our tracks, and we can start like adding on some effects on these and changing the levels and the volumes of the entire group channel, and then that will affect all these things in here. So if we have like, let's say we have 15 percussion and they go through this group channel and we lower them, then all those 15 will lower together. And that's really handy for, you know, when you have full sections of stuff and you want to balance them out properly. So these go out to stereo out, and this is our main bus, right? So a good thing to do is always to add a limiter. Let's see, a limiter right here. And I'm talking more about this in the course later, where I'm explaining mixing and mastering. But if you just start by adding a limiter right here, no sound will ever go above 0 decibels. And because if it goes above 0 decibels, that means it will clip. And clipping is very bad. That's distortion. It doesn't sound good. Like, you can hear that a lot in beginners' mixes, where you hear this distortion and it's just too loud in a way. So you just put on a limiter and that problem gets solved. So that's a quick little overview of how routing works.